We are now live. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Yep, probably be a few minutes before people pile in, so the only people hearing this are probably on YouTube. Hello, YouTube people.
Hello, YouTube. Hopefully you all are ready for some good Guilty Gear.
Yeah, hopefully. Got a big ol' crew battle today, as you can see on the screen. Actually, I'm gonna move this over to the left a bit. There we go. Wow. Look at my cool fingers. Just moving that to the side. I gotta put out all the messages to let everyone know that we're live, and I gotta let the players know to freaking decide on who their first player is gonna be. But in the meantime, I'll let Zuki take over.
Yes. Welcome, everyone. We got a nice little crew battle here. It'll be a 4v4 crew battle. It was going to be 5v5, but we have, unfortunately, both Johnny's unavailable. Yeah, we got a lot of our regulars here with Yurrie, Jack, Soup, Zettai, Rensen. A lot of these people are here most weeks. So always looking forward to seeing what kind of new things they've gotten up to since the last one. But I feel like these will be some solid games. I know I've seen a lot of ZetaLuke on the grind with Eddie. So hopefully we get to see some fancy stuff there. Hello, Tazreal. Hope you're ready to bust some biking.
Bustin' Bikin'. That's what
Yes.
that's what BBB stands for. Bustin' Bikin' Buddies.
We're all just biking buddies at the end of the day.
Oh yes, oh yes. Yeah. So we got our first players set up. Up first, we have. Oh, I need to edit this actually too. Where is it?
Who are we looking at to start us off?
Up first, we have Danny and Rensen.
Danny and Rensen. Do you know much about Danny?
I think so. I think I've played them before. They're pretty wild soul. They have like the rush down, I'm gonna murder you kind of soul vibe to them. If I remember correctly, it's been a little while.
That's fair. Those kind of souls are always scary because you can very quickly get like ran over by them.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be kind of spooky. Oh, we should probably mention the rules to anyone who either doesn't know them or is watching this on YouTube like 2 weeks later when they get around to uploading this. Lives are going to be first to two. Each team will anonymously send their first player in, so they don't know who they're going up against. But like once someone loses and is coming back in later, they need to know. I'm just going to actually read straight from the rules list, because I feel like explaining it is just going to be more confusing than just like reading it out. So here we go. Life is first to two. Each player has 2 lives, which is 2 sets. Winning player will stay in until they lose. The losing player loses a life, and the losing team selects a player to send in next. There's a win cap of 2 sets. When reaching this cap, the winner must be replaced by another player. This player may not be subbed back in until all other players in their team have played after this player was subbed in. And the first team to lose all their lives loses, and the other team wins. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there's only one complicated rule in there, but...
That's basically if you win 2, you just take a little break till everyone else gets a shot.
Yep, and that's just to keep like full sweeps from occurring, you know. But yeah, it seems like we're getting into our first game here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I guess just to mention, if you get subbed out, you do get to keep your life.
Yes.
So you can come back later with both lives still intact. But here we go, Danny Rensen.
Yep, and had a decent start here. Okay, beautiful combo, and we're gonna use pin to knock down here. Oh, just opts to go for a black beat there.
Ooh, good defense. Knows the corner routing. Yeah, you kind of got to burst there because that can very quickly become half your health.
Okay, that's an
Good stuff
interesting
from
setup.
Rensen here.
Yeah, some good damage here. Some Secret Garden. And just stuck in it all the way. Good Estus. Ganon should be able to knock back down here. And gets bursted out. But that's okay.
Oh boy, this could hurt. Yeah, I think that was a guess for game on both sides there. My guess is that was a wild throw attempt. I'm not sure what else Soul could be going for.
Oh man, I'm not sure.
The one interesting I was going to say is that we haven't seen Danny use much of the JH, as a lot of Souls love to let rip often.
Yeah, and yeah. Usually most Souls just kind of like to fly around with that, but we're not seeing that today. Oh, there it is. There it is. They're learning. They know what they're doing now. They're just getting warmed up.
Good burst so far from Danny. Every burst has been denying an Oki setup in some way.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Like particularly on the one on FB disc, which just deletes 25 of Amelia's tension. Which it's always rough when you get bursted out there. Yeah. A good super jump around start and okay.
Good defense here from Danny. Really showing you can't just throw in one or two overheads and call it a day.
Yep. And ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, here it goes.
I wonder, do you think they could kill off that?
Probably. You know, it's plus R. Everything kills.
Oh
goodness.
Rensen with the craziest burst bait, even though Danny didn't really have a reason to burst.
Yep, and good tech out with a grab. Let's see, probably, I don't know if, yeah. Okay, I don't think we'll see a burst here. Like, they'll probably just try and get out normally.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see Danny win this round off of chip from a DP, but Rensen pulls it all the way back.
Yeah, Rensen doing good.
That seemed like one small drop on that combo earlier from Danny. You can never let Melia go.
This is true. And gonna get some good damage coming here. Probably Secret Garden. Very nice. Stuffs the jump out with the 2-8-2-8. And this should kill.
A burst?
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Bursting Melia is pretty tricky. There's like a lot of points where she's just kind of like away from you. But that's one life gone from Danny. So now we will have Team 1 decide on a counter pick, and they will send in their counter pick. Let's see.
Who do you think they're going to use to counter pick Melia here? I feel like Jack or Yurrie wouldn't be too bad, but
I would assume probably Yurrie. Like just a, historically positive matchup for Slayer. Mei is just like, Mei just kind of works on everyone because you just run around in 6P.
And then IK.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's just like, send Jack in whenever. But if you have a specific counter pick in Slayer, like, should come in good.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the Eddie when ZetaLuke ends up coming out. I see them looking for games quite often, so I haven't seen them myself, but I am very excited. But good stuff from Danny on that first game. Very close game, like rounds all around. The last one, melee round. Sometimes you just get got by mechs and you just die. Just how it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. It's sometimes it can be pretty rough, but hey, Like we saw in that match, like, get that one hit, get like 2/3 of their health bar, and then just hit them one more time. That's all you need to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely one of those easier on paper, but just hit them once and you're good. But you let Amelia go with any amount of life, and it's scary. Team 1 deciding on who's coming in. I wouldn't be too surprised to see Yurrie. I feel like Eddie Amelia isn't the best for Eddie. Lack of DP, just kind of a hard time around a lot of the mix.
Yeah, definitely. Pretty sure it goes kind of like 5.5 for Milia in that, so probably not going to see Eddie.
Yeah, well, I guess Melee doesn't have any tools to get out of Eddie's stuff either, so...
That is true, but Milia seems to navigate neutral a lot more easily and like get to her win condition way easier than Eddie does.
Yeah, the being able to use pin, like you're trading pin for little Eddie, but that like disables Eddie for a little bit. So, but here, seeing Jack come in.
Jack. It's up to Jack to see if they can stop the monstrous force that is known as Rensen.
The Jack for me has always been such a wild card because I've seen them just roll people like nothing. It's just the May wild card. You love to see it. So, but then when you get to see Jack just kind of slow it down and play some more almost set play oriented with hoop and such, it's cool to see it go back and forth between the two.
Yeah, definitely is. Yeah, just waiting on these two can start whenever they want, so I should probably let them know that.
Looks like Jack's challenging.
Okay, yeah, they're gone. Cool.
Okay, here we go. May Amelia. Any interesting tidbits on this matchup?
Trying to think. It's kind of mostly just kind of don't get hit, to be honest. It's really scary, especially when May just kind of flails as much as she does. I've studied this matchup a lot, but I'm really blanking on it right now for some reason. She kind of has a bit of a hard time getting out of Okizeme, so like... Ooh.
Yeah, I just tried to dead angle it, but sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Yep. Yeah.
Good 6P though.
Yeah, 6P comes in very handy here. Especially against Mays who really love to do like vertical dolphins and stuff. So sometimes kind of just throwing out 6P is better than you might think it is. Also,
wow.
Yeah.
5P beats 2H?
Most of the time, I don't think so. But I think this is one of those situations where just came in lucky. Tried to OTG the last of the health there, didn't quite work out. But Rensen playing this how I've kind of started playing this, which is just kind of stay away from May and let her make the mistakes. Like that.
Yeah, it's... What should May be doing here?
Oh, man. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I don't know anything about May.
Yeah, it's tricky because you kind of like a close range brawler, kind of like a pot, but a hyper mobile, and you can really see the slowdown from Rensen. Just not afraid to block some dolphins and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I was looking for that hoop behind Rensen, but as soon as that comes out, Rensen just puts on the gas.
Yep. Just trying to stay out of any Oki that they can, but that's kind of what I was talking about right there, where you can just kind of implode immediately. And, oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, that hoop can stay there for a long time, so...
Yep, seems like Rensen really just preferring to like play it really slow and just randomly run in sometimes. A good cross up. Oh man, I don't know if this will kill. Like, there may have been a way there, but a really good Oki there to keep it safe.
Oh,
But yeah, that 5D can go low. They can make it go low sometimes. So all you have to do is when you see the 5D, hold low, like kind of as long as you can, and then move it to high, like right as like that where the high would come out, because there's time to just switch it.
oh yeah, so May's 5D actually has a different ending if you if you hold the input versus if you just press it. So she goes for one extra swing if it's a low. So you can just block high, and then if you see it goes past the high, then you just block low, and it's a free block, but mentally it can be kind of taxing.
Right. And just Rensen preferring to sit full screen, and just again let Jack make the mistakes. We're probably not going to see.
Well,
Jack clearly just doesn't want to go in because it won't go well.
Jack had a hoop behind them, so Rensen just did not want anything to do with that hoop. That's also why, even with Secret Garden, Rensen wasn't approaching. But Jack was able to just build up like 80% meter during that calm exchange.
Yes. Okay. Decent pressure sequence. Not quite able to open up though. And we should be able to knock down here. Oh.
Oh boy. This is a scary spot to be for Rensen.
Yeah. Like this is... Oh boy. No pin.
Are we borderline looking at a timeout here?
Kinda. Rensen kinda needs to go. Rensen needs to go. I don't think they noticed the time. Maybe they did.
Burst?
Oh my
No
goodness.
burst? I think if Jack bursted, they would have just been invincible until the end of that.
I think so too. Jack.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What an ending. Oh yeah, just like you were saying earlier, 6P to beat Vertical Dolphin works pretty well.
Yep.
Jack seems to be just having a hard time approaching from the air.
Really good garden. We're gonna go straight back into a knockdown. Oh, never mind. Oh, gold burst.
Gold burst.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Jack's on a sliver, but I was gonna say May can definitely make it happen, but Rensen takes it 2-0, but a very close 2-0.
Very close, yes. Now we kind of go to a point where both teams have to anonymously select a player. So let's see.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're gonna. We'll have to see what their plan is, or if either ZetaLuke or Yurrie are extra comfortable versus Dizzy or Biken. Or maybe they're trying to figure out who has the read on who's coming in.
Yeah. I feel like in one of our past crew battles, we've actually done this to where we have the team that won the last match send their player in first. Oh man, I told them not to send their player in until I pinged them, but whatever.
That is okay. We'll have to see who Team 2 sends in.
So we have Danny and Zettai.
Always looking forward for some quality Zettai. One of the people represented Jam in an event a little while back.
Oh yes, the Jam Dream Team, which consists of nothing but non-Jam names, at least at the time. Zettai actually, from that event, they started playing Jam, so now we see Jam here today.
Here we go. Jam Soul. This is might become a bit of a slugfest.
Maybe. But we're kind of just gonna see, like, any hit that someone gets, we're just gonna see them kind of explode from either side here.
Kind of the nature of both the characters. This matchup can be tricky for Jam because you're basically playing against another close range brawler, but who has a projectile and a bit of disjoint.
Yeah.
But the omnipresence of parry is a very strong tool. Are you able to... Oh my goodness. I thought almost for sure they were too far away to pick up that dust loot.
Yeah, they were quite far, but got Danny taking round 1 here. Game 1 here.
Good stuff from Danny. Definitely putting themselves back on the board. Now that Danny's not having to hold the Oki, it's going well.
Yes. Yeah. Might just struggle with Millia in particular. But we'll see as the crews progress, assuming Danny makes it out of this alive, that is.
Yeah, it could just be the Oki situation because Jam isn't exactly known for the strongest Oki.
This is true, but if we get Danny to block 1-5H and then get 1 counter hit, we're gonna be flying.
You can never count on a Jam either, but just because of raw damage output. But it looks like Zettai's been having a hard time getting cards. Oh boy.
Yeah, it seems like it. We just need to score a few more knockdowns so we can get our cards going.
Or at least get the movement going to build up 25%, and then once we get there, we can do an FB card pull, kind of in neutral. Oh my goodness. Here we go. As soon as Jam has the carded Ryujin, it's... Oh no. I was gonna say there's a lot of damage on the table, but after a wild throw, it's...
Yeah, it's looking a little rough.
Good stuff from both players, but Danny takes it 2-0.
Yep. I think that's all 2-0s today, so hopefully we get something a little more interesting coming up soon.
I mean, I quite enjoyed that Jack Rensen set. Down to literally the last second.
Yeah, it was getting quite goofy, that's for sure. Yeah, with that, we, I believe Danny's supposed to stay in because they've only won 1 right now.
Yeah, I think Danny's going to be coming back in. We'll have to see who Team 2 sends back in. It can't be Rensen, so we're looking at either Biken or Dizzy.
This is true. Biken or Dizzy for Soul? I don't know, I feel like both handle Soul pretty well, right?
Soul is unique where he has a multi-hit DP to get through fish. First hit hits fish, hit Dizzy. But I'm not sure. It's I guess it depends. If Danny was having a hard time with the Oki, I could see them sending in Soup just to get that blender going.
Yeah,
but
possibly. It's also that, like, you might want to save Soup for the back, so that Soup can just kind of do his thing where he just kind of tries and rolls through everyone. The classic Soup. But we have Human. I don't know who Human is. I'm assuming that's Taz.
Yeah, that'd be my guess. But that's purely a guess.
Yep. So we have, sure enough, Biken.
Yeah, Human is Taz. Yeah.
There's a chance it's Taz. I don't know. We'll have to check.
It's a human.
It's a human.
We know that much.
Yes. Okay. Pretty slow game start here. Got a quick frame trap there. Looking good.
Oh, Danny knows where they're positive enough to throw it a 5S, so... Okay, yeah, we're definitely seeing some knowledge in the Biken matchup. These jumps after single hits, ready to catch some of these guard cancels.
Oh yes. It's like the first thing you gotta learn about when you're fighting Biken is to just always be ready to block immediately after you hit them. Like as soon as you like hit them while they're blocking, you can't do anything too committal.
No, I do like that option, just empty jump wild throw. Oh my goodness. I feel like the anti-air guard count has been getting a lot of value for Taz so far.
I think so too. We'll see if Danny like tries to work a few more wild throws in there. Just try to grab Biken more. There it is.
There we go. Oh, I don't know if you caught that jump. Just JH. I think that was looking for the burst.
I think so. Got some pretty patient neutral here. And there it is.
And that's what happens when it's not as patient. All the way to the corner.
Another wild throw. Here we go.
There should be some big damage and into the corner. Oh, good stuff.
Okay, one more hit should do it. And then we'll be 1-1 in this round. But looking pretty good for Taz. We got a lot of tension to work with here. Oh boy, here we go. Oh no.
Boy.
Oh, it missed.
Oh, it didn't. I was gonna say that would have been exactly what Taz wanted. It blocks out the burst and just starts laying on the pressure.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Danny's definitely showing proficiency, or at least the knowledge in this matchup.
Okay.
Normally, 2D into DP is not what you think of as a pressure sequence. Oh, these jumps into wild throw are just finding their mark.
Oh yeah. This definitely feels a little tricky for Biken. I've played this matchup as Biken occasionally, and like you know me, I play melee, I don't play Biken. So just like my brain when I play Biken is just Unga Bunga guard cancel, and that does not mesh well with wild throw.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of a both of you. You, as the Biken wants to block, and Soul wants to get you to block for the wild throw. So it's this interesting dynamic of both of you doing what you want, but no one winning.
Yeah. Oh man. It sure does get wild in here, but you know, we're going on to round 2.
Round 2, so Danny's up 1-0.
Yeah, let's see if Danny can pull some games back for Team 1. We're only 1 stock behind, but if anyone can do it, it's Danny, that's for sure.
And definitely showing the knowledge here. There's been some places where I didn't think it was safe to press, but Danny just confidently presses a 5S or a 5K and just stuffs the option. Instant block in there just to get a little more advantage.
Right.
You'll love to see it.
Okay. Oh boy. Ooh, ready for the DP. Oh, and we locked something down. I think that's movement.
Yeah. Soul doesn't care if he can't move, just riot stomp at you.
I don't need to run. Okay.
Guard cancel anti-airs are dividends.
Oh boy.
Oh, Danny was eyeing. Oh, is that enough?
Ooh.
Not quite.
Yeah, I thought Biking
No
was more
meter,
frail than
though.
that. Oh, this might be it. Oh goodness. Gosh, I'm so
finds the hit to close it.
yeah, I'm so used to melee damage where like getting a hit like that just wouldn't lead to a kill. Okay. Ooh, good backdash on the wild throw. Oh. Okay. And pulls the burst out. This is looking pretty spooky here for Danny. But that's okay. They got another round to rely on here. Still have to open them up one more time. Another game, I mean. And that's 1-1.
Yeah, Taz made some adjustments there, and their wild throws were not happening.
They sure weren't. Like I don't think we saw any that game. Did we?
There were 2 whiffed ones, and Taz backdashed both of them. So great callouts. We'll have to see if Danny makes the counter adjustment and runs extra deep for them. But you start getting into craziness territory doing that.
Right. Wow, I've never seen that before. Maybe that's just a midway thing.
Danny was eyeing for the burst. Gets it right after. Oh. Baits out the guard cancel into a nice... Oh, a small drop though. I say small drop, but that could have been like another 20%.
Yeah. Honestly, kind of part of me felt like they intentionally dropped that combo to try and catch a tech there. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, landing with JH here just every time. Guard cancel anti-air.
Okay.
But let's see if Danny can find it. No clean hit. Oh, DPRC. Oh yeah, I think you're right. Danny was eyeing for the tech out.
Yeah, it seems like it. But okay. Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. So we're 1-1 for the set count. Ooh, just takes the burst without. Oh my goodness. DP not hitting there. How much? Let's see if Danny can find the throw. Oh, that's probably enough.
Wow.
We are down to the wire. Match point for both players. Danny looking to start the comeback for Team 1. Oh, no burst on the table.
Again, trying to catch the tech.
I'm not sure what they're looking for.
Oh boy, I don't think they meant to input dust there. I think that was supposed to be a 2D, but that's okay. We're still like a pretty even game here.
A ton of meter on the table for both sides. Oh my goodness. Run just dives in.
And it seems like, oh boy.
Danny with gold meter. Is that enough?
I think that's enough. Oh man, Taz taking it.
That was down to the wire again. Danny almost pulling it back, but great stuff again. The knowledge for biking was showing. It was good to see.
Yeah, it was, both players did really well. Looking pretty spooky for Team 1 here now. Only have 3 players left. On 1 with a missing stock. So let's see what they can do in response to Taz to try and pull him out.
Yeah, I feel like Eddie would have a hard time with biking. Just you make biking block, and then I guess little Eddie would eat the head, and then the punish could happen. But then what?
Can't you even like do the K guard cancel and just slip right out of it, or would you get hit on your way out?
I think it depends on what option the Eddie was eyeing. I wouldn't be surprised to see Slayer come in here.
Yeah, they might. Oh, man, I don't know who they want to save Yurrie for, cause like I don't remember, but I feel like Slayer does pretty decently against Biken too, though. I don't know how they do with Dizzy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I feel like Slayer's good against most of the Oki characters. Just backdash, cancel, jump avoids the situation. But I could just see Eddie having a hard time with Biken, but it's not exactly a matchup I have a ton of experience in.
Right. Man, I don't know. Yurrie.
A quick look at Dustloop puts. I'm looking at the Eddie page here, but it puts Eddie Biken at a 6.5, 3.5.
For Eddie?
So for Biken.
For Biken. I had a feeling. You just said Eddie first, so I was like, oh, 6.5 Eddie. No, other way.
So yeah, my bad.
That's okay. All right. A good start here.
I did not think that would have hit that air dash in. Probably a misinput there.
Oh wow, tricky.
Oh, yeah.
I think Yurrie might be able to do this, where they can take 2 stocks in a row here. Well, like if Yurrie can get into their groove, there's definitely a chance where we're just gonna see the Slayer train get going. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So what happened there?
I think we lost Yurrie.
We are out a slippery lad.
Yes. I'm sure there's a message about this in the Discord. Yeah. So I guess we'll just wait a few minutes for Yurrie to come back, and then we'll just continue like normal. We were like nothing into the game, like nothing big had happened yet, so that's okay. But yeah, I guess in the meantime, while we're waiting, what can we do?
How long do you think Yurrie will be here?
How long? Like in competing?
No, until Yurrie comes back.
Oh, I have no idea. They haven't said anything yet. They may have just completely lost their net connection.
Oh boy. I'm keeping an eye on the chat for it.
Yep, me too.
Yeah. As mentioned, the desync, so it looks like. Yeah, this will just be probably a few minutes waiting on Yurrie to either get back or mention something.
Yep, I think we'll probably give Yurrie, I don't know, 7 minutes or something to respond. I feel like getting a little bit into a game and then just switching who's in is a little
rough.
Yeah, it's a little rough. That's okay. In the meantime, Zuki, do you care to elaborate on your thoughts on the Johnny Abba matchup?
Why Johnny Abba?
Because we're gonna like as we get interruptions between games throughout the months while we're hosting these, we can because like we already did, like we went through the whole list and you gave like a I like it or I don't like it. So why not we just like get like a good paragraph or two on each character instead of just one sentence, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So what do you think about Johnny Abba?
I think it's pretty good. It's the ability to use coin to force knockdowns in Senga. One hit becomes insanely powerful because it's just a hard knockdown. A lot of the time, you can just, if you find the proper hit, you can just unblockable loop Abba
Right.
and then just
Can Abba, like, can she FB slide out of the Bakusai unblockable?
yes, but if you're ready, then you just wait and then hit her at the end of it.
Right.
Yeah, so it doesn't. It works if the Johnny's just letting her rip, but otherwise, Johnny does have options.
I see.
But I guess,
What
I was hoping
about
we'd see Rensen come up because then we could have talked about Melia into those matchups.
Melia into, like, Biken? Is that?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that one? Because that seems like an interesting one where you want to run Oki, but you don't.
Yeah, I honestly haven't had much of a chance to play the matchup a lot. But from the most part, what I've gathered from it is it's just kind of like FB Disco Burr, and just like hit like fast buttons and see what their guard cancel is, and then just kind of punish accordingly because you have Disc there to help you. But yeah, there's a huge section on it in the Dust Loop under the Okizemi section on how to like properly run Okizemi on Biken and like how to handle every single option. So yeah.
That's handy.
Yeah, I don't read, so I didn't read it, but you know, I just kind of figured it out. From Rensen, we have Rensen says, Melia neutral is extremely good against Biken. She is fragile, so despite it being difficult to get knockdowns and good Oki on Biken, you can just get stray hits in neutral and go for high damage combos. My preferred Oki option is to just Secret Garden and then wait. If they do nothing, then we're still in a good position. Yeah.
Fair enough. Just kind of take the damage where you can get it.
Yeah.
I like it. Simple but effective.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man.
Still no sign of Yurrie.
Yeah, it's looking a little rough. Looks like we're just gonna have Luke come in to take over. Okay. I mean, that matchup sounds a little rough, so I feel like they would really rather have Yurrie come up, but if they're okay with it, then whatever. But yeah, we have been going for like 42 minutes already, and we're like what seems like a third of the way done.
Yeah, but you never. I could see Mr. Eddie and his buddy Little Eddie just sweeping.
Just making it happen.
Making it happen all the way back. Eddie and Little Eddie, the dynamic duo.
Who knows? Could happen. Maybe Taz just isn't. Oh, we're doing Dizzy today.
Oh boy.
Okay, that makes sense. I don't have Dizzy icons for ZetaLuke, but you know what? Whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna mention earlier. Doesn't ZetaLuke play Dizzy? But I know they've been on a Eddie grind recently.
Yeah, because I know I've seen ZetaLuke play Dizzy, but I haven't, like, they haven't been playing Dizzy lately, so I was like, oh, okay. I'll just put Eddie down. And in the registration form, they did put Eddie, so I was like, okay.
Okay.
But well, I guess just
normally we wouldn't let this fly, but in the case of this desync, we'll just play it by ear.
Yeah, it's whatever. We're just trying to have a good time. Okay. Got the Baikinoki going. Okay.
Oh, it looks like we're seeing Yurrie in the stream chat here.
Oh, I see. It's okay, Yurrie. You didn't lose a life. You're still in it. Just repair your internet. I believe in you. Make your ISP not be poo-poo.
Ooh, I like the use of 2D to go under the guard cancel.
Yeah, it was really fancy. Oh, good air grab. And looking pretty good for Dizzy here. Just yoinks the K guard cancel. Not able to yoink that one though. And
not quite, but it's definitely making it happen.
Hey. Oh, it seems really prefers that K guard cancel, so hopefully Luke is able to adapt and just start punishing it every time here. Assuming they keep going for it the way they have been.
Oh my goodness.
That was,
I was gonna say that could have been a lot of damage.
Yeah, like that was like what, 3 hits and it did like almost half a health bar.
That was a 10% per hit kind of combo.
Yeah. Oh, we catch the jump out. A little bit of damage. Let's see if we can open them up. We sure do. Gonna get a small corner combo here. Oh, misses the combo, but that's okay. We have a lot of tension to work with. But it seems like ZetaLuke. Wow, what?
Oh, runs forward because fish ate the first hit of that.
Huh. We take those, I guess.
Forward and pushes bike in. Huh.
Can you grab Biken out of that, like, curse?
Huh.
Because like that's what it looked like they were kind of going for.
Interesting. If you give me 1 sec, I will update the chat unless someone in chat already has the answer.
All right, chat. Speed run the answer. See if you can get it to us before Zuki can. It's a race.
It is not Pro invincible. It is only Strike invincible.
So Luke could have just ran up to him and just yoinked him there.
Yep, that would have been a crazy way to beat that.
Oh yeah, I think that may have even been what they were going for. You said it was Strike invincible, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you just run up and yoink it. It's good to know. So like what? Can you like... I'm trying to think of how... I can't remember the combo, the biking combo for how she gets into curse. Can you like dead angle the hit before the curse and iframe through like the active frames of the curse and just run up and throw biking?
I feel like that'd be something to lab if you play Dizzy or one of the characters with puppets.
Probably. Though, seeing as biking is a high tier, the answer to that is probably no.
That's fair.
Or not high tier, top tier.
But Luke's definitely... So Luke's up 1-0 here in set count.
This is true. Ooh, good FRC.
Good use of Tatami here, just to kind of block... Oh my goodness. This is a very quick way that Dizzy can very quickly turn this around.
Yep, and... Oh boy.
No, oh, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, and we have... Oh! Oh my goodness! That's it! Oh! Holy shit, that was sick. That was really sick.
The FRC to go for the side swap to keep corner, but then that also denying the burst. Beautiful.
Yeah, really well done. I'm gonna see if I can clip that. I like that. I don't know how to clip on Twitch. I don't know how Twitch works.
Well, let's grab a clip, someone in chat. It would be greatly appreciated.
Yes, thank you. So I don't have to go through and watch the VOD later and find it. I kind of want to start building up a... Well, let's finish this game and then I'll talk about it.
Sounds good.
Wow.
So, Taz must have noticed something after that first game. It was the same with Danny. As soon as you got to the game 2 and the game 3, there were a lot of adaptations.
Yeah, like there's been a lot of changes and now like Taz is doing a really good job here. Let's see if Luke can pull this back. And Taz is just being really aggressive for a Viking. Like you don't usually see this much aggression. Like there's constantly air dashing at Dizzy, which I guess makes sense because you kind of have to against Dizzy. Oh boy.
There's the strike invincibility.
Yeah.
Good defense though.
Yep, and we got Dizzy sitting in the corner here. Let's see if we can open him up. Not quite, quite an unfortunate JH there to just get themselves grabbed, but that's okay. We're back to neutral and we're going back to the corner. Oh
Well, this is a
boy.
scary spot to
That's
be.
probably it. Oh, but misses it. Luke can run this all the way back with one grab here. Nope.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. As soon as, if you play passive against Dizzy, you just start losing.
This is very true. Man, looking pretty spooky here for Team 1. ZetaLuke, there we are.
So, Rensen can't come in. Tazreal can't come in. So we're basically looking at Soup.
Yeah, Soup, and then I think it kind of just resets from there. It's hard to keep track of. Like once everyone's been in.
Hmm.
Yeah, Soup is saying that Biken has to go in, otherwise Dizzy will just get set up from full screen, which is kind of what I pointed out, where I was like, oh, like, you know, Biken kind of usually likes to play defensive, but Dizzy just kind of forces you to come in, otherwise you're going to have to weave your way through, like, 8 different fucking projectiles.
Yeah, and with the threat of Fish and Sammy, and it's rough because you don't want to go for any aggressive guard cancels, or you might just hit Sammy and just get smoked.
Okay. Right. Trying to figure out who's gonna come up next. Since I'm not playing, I'm just reading through the team chats. Y'all being goofy.
Yeah, I think Team 2, it's either Soup or Zettai coming in, just because Rensen can't come until everyone else has played.
Yeah.
And I guess Soup hasn't played yet, so we're kind of stuck with Soup. And then it's up to Team 1 who they want to send in.
Yep. Haven't gotten a response from Team 1 here yet, but... yeah. I guess next up, I'm trying to think of the character list alphabetically. I'm thinking Johnny Anji. I want a paragraph. Actually, no. I want a two-page essay on this matchup on my desk by tomorrow morning. Zuki. Now go.
That sounds good. Nice and easy. Don't get hit by Fujin. And hit Anji with the buttons. And then when you hit Anji, you get to laugh a little, and when Anji hits you, you get to cry a little. And then throw a whole bunch of invisible A's for the rest of the 2 pages.
Invisible A's? Oh, yeah.
To make up the word count.
Oh my goodness, if you just put, like, between like each word in an essay, put like an invisible lowercase a.
Well, at the end of your essay, you just have a bunch of invisible words. After, just if you needed a 1,000-word essay and it was 960, just fill in the rest of that page with invisible A's.
Brilliant. I'm into it.
But still nothing from Team 1.
Yeah, I think we're still waiting on Yurrie to come back. Yeah.
Yurrie did talk in the Twitch chat, but I'm not seeing Yurrie online for Discord, which is kind of spooky.
Yeah. One thing we could do is just move a player from Team 2 over that hasn't played. So just move Soup to the other side.
What are your... Yurrie said, do not DQ me. Are you back, Yurrie? If you can hop into the team chat. We'll see. Okay, I think Yuri's back.
Yeah.
I think from where we were, Soup basically has to come in. I think, or is it just Soup or Zettai?
I think
Because
it's
Rensen
just
can't
Soup
come in
because
until everyone else plays, and Taz can't come in until everyone else plays.
yeah, I think it is actually Soup or Zettai because Zettai didn't win a match or win two. You know what I mean? I think it would. I don't know. It's really hard to keep track of that rule, but Zettai didn't win their match, so I feel like they can come in.
That's fair. Jack's coming in. Rensen and Jack with the out of game mind games.
I don't want Team 1 to get too discouraged yet. Like, there's still so much room here to run it back. Like, just remember, all
definitely.
Jack has to do is land, like a 6P or 2. That's all you gotta do.
One counter hit 6P, and that's the round.
Yep. Nice and easy.
Just hit Dizzy with a charged 6P. It's that simple.
Yep. That easy. Especially when when a character has 2 air dashes. Really, really easy.
2 jumps, 2 air dashes, summon that can eat a hit for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that easy. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Jack. So, with May, you never know. That's the scariest part.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now with no burst, it's...
It should particularly be mentioned that Dizzy has like a very low stun meter,
there it is.
and there it is. So now it's going to be the rest of the game here.
Not going for the IK, but I don't think Soup was really mashing there.
That's exactly what I'm talking about there. Just 6P at every chance you get. Easy money.
Oh, there's one counter hit.
Especially when you get counter hits like this on such a low stun character.
It adds up fast.
Oh, yes. But also, Dizzy can make you fucking explode. And May doesn't exactly have the best reversal options, especially when you can just throw one of her reversals. So it's a little rough if Jack gets put down. It's a lot of damage.
Well,
we might be getting
a lot of damage.
Yeah, we might already be seeing the end of it here. Now, if I were Jack, I would just play kind of chill and just close enough to Dizzy to where you can punish spawns, and that's it. Oh, never mind. I didn't see the burst.
Oh, the burst.
And there it is. Game on.
Good stuff from Jack. Just ripping her off.
Yep, this is what I'm talking about. Team 1 is definitely still in this. We just gotta see Jack, Yurrie, and Luke just kind of power up. Take a fire flower. Start shooting fireballs.
Oh yes. I'm looking forward to seeing. Oh my goodness. That's quite a few counter hits on Dizzy.
Yeah, Soup's gonna need to play a little more carefully here to not get IK'd. But we have corner going here. Just trying to keep her over there. Oh boy. Oh no.
How much?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could backdash that.
Yep. You can also kind of do an OS where you block high and then backdash to once you're past the block high, because May has to commit at that point.
I see.
So good stuff from Soup on the awareness for it. And good use of 2S here. Just solid anti-airs. Finding the hits.
Oh boy, here we go.
This is a scary spot to be for Jack. Oh, it just plummets like a meteor into the ground.
Yeah, and wow. Oh boy, that's 1-1.
Yes, Soup pulls it back. It's both these games were so fast.
Yeah, Jack definitely has room to like if Jack can get this stock off Soup, like then there's more of a chance. Like there's so much more of a chance to pull this back.
I definitely can still see Team 1 pulling this back.
Okay.
Good stuff. But a small drop, but still took the burst. So the main goal of that worked out. Counter hit. Oh no. Is this... I felt like there was a potential for stun there. Dizzy's almost stunned. Good backdash. Right through the 5k.
Oh boy, this isn't looking good.
No. Dead angle's out. Dead angle plus burst. Oh my goodness.
Got a lot of meaty 5Ks here.
That... How many overheads was that from Jack? I was not ready for that last JH at all.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, goodness. But remember, Dizzy is always one hit away from death in this matchup.
Yes, very much so. And we had a counter hit here. Oh boy. Don't get hit again, Soup. Oh no.
Oh, yeah. At least burst is here, so you got a little bit of a buffer, but... Yeah. Jack
might pull this
the
off.
burst.
There it is. Oh my goodness.
Team 1!
Team 1. Oh, they might do it. They might do it. I think that's what they needed.
Jack was not having anyone make fun of their show. Jack's like, get back in here, Rensen.
Isn't that like, nah, I'm gonna do this to you, Rensen. Come catch this. Come catch this anchor.
Beauty stuff from Jack. I need to go back and see that pressure sequence because there were so many overheads in a row that I didn't know May could do like 4 in a row.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was crazy. Like, I didn't see exactly what it was, but it looks like JH and then like JD to like pop herself back up in the air, and then like JK and like some, I don't know. It was wacky.
It was yeah. It must have been like a super late JH into JD to pop up, and then a falling JH on the way down. It was crazy.
Yeah, I feel like there was another one in there, but yeah.
There's so I wouldn't have blocked him. I was not ready, but here we go. Rensen, aka Ellie's coming back out here. Looking forward to seeing the run back.
Okay. Let's see if Jack can try and play a little more slowly here to try and combat Rensen. Because like what's kind of been getting Jack killed here is just the obscene aggression and like the constant like vertical dolphins getting IB'd. But let's see what we can get going. Yep, and there it is again. Yep.
Yeah, these 6Ps. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yep. Oh.
Just eats the dolphin. You can just block the dolphin, just full punish. Is that enough?
Yep, so Milia can just IB vertical dolphin and then 5P it in combo. Which is why we shouldn't be seeing this many vertical dolphins. Yep, and a good cross up. Oh boy.
Oh.
If we had tension, this would have been really looking bad for Jack there.
Looking for that tech and just counter hit 6P. So how should May be approaching this? Just playing it slower?
Yeah, I feel like should probably be playing a little slower. And like it seems like Jack isn't really like changing the way they're approaching. It's just constant sailing in with buttons. And Rensen's just punishing them as they come in. It's like there's no... Oh wow, that would have been crazy. So see how it's just nothing but buttons here? And Rensen can either just 6P something or just hair car in, you know.
1-0 for Ellie here. Definitely you can see the change in pace from Jack on this set versus the last one, but yet the wild card of May is always there.
Yep. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, just chilling out and 6P in vertical dolphins.
Yep. Some vertical dolphin FRCs might be helpful too.
True. Just hop off the dolphin, let it sail into Ellie.
Yeah, yeah, that would definitely work. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Jack actually knows how to FRC dolphins. I think I feel like I've heard Watson say that before. Is Jack just doesn't know the timing for it. So not having knowledge like that is really gonna cost him here.
But as much of a risk Vertical Dolphin has, Jack's still finding. Oh my goodness. Just sending these 6Hs. Jack's finding the good timing for the Vertical Dolphins.
Yeah, there's some good timings for Vertical Dolphins coming in here. Some good timings for double jumps. And it seems like they might actually be able to get this game. It goes right under FB disc. Beautifully done. Meaty 5K. Did you see that?
We've seen Ellie end games on this amount of health before.
Yeah,
so.
I think I also saw Jack...
There's a hoop behind me.
Yes, and I think I just saw Jack actually do a Vertical Dolphin FRC. So if we can get that a little bit more in neutral, it might because like I feel like if you FRC Vertical Dolphin against Millia's 6P, it'll counter hit her and then stagger her, and then you can just get a big thing going, just to make it a little more tricky for Rensen to just be throwing out the 6Ps the way they have been.
Yeah, I like. Jack must be listening. Heard you say that and goes, look at this real quick.
Yeah.
But no burst on the table. I think it's 1-1. This is the last game of this set.
Ooh, that's the classic right there, where sometimes it's just, oh boy, there it is again. If this knocks down, Rensen's crazy. Oh, nicely done. So this should be our game, nice and easy. Oh, right there. I don't know if this would have worked actually, but I think if Rensen had done S-pin 2H, JS, JH, FB disc, we could have killed there. But it doesn't matter. We're going right back to the corner in this next round.
Jack's about to get burst. Some good defense here.
Yep. This is not looking good. We have a burst though. Probably gonna set it up right there. Yep. I don't think I've... Okay. Ooh.
Oh, but side swaps.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Nicely done.
Yeah, Ellie's just sitting right at the max range of those dolphins and just 6P as they come in.
Yeah, nicely done by Ellie. Very well done.
Yes, yeah. Good stuff from Jack.
Yeah, very well done. Good showing against Soup, getting a stock off for their team. And now Jack just leaving it up to the rest of the team to pull it back, which is totally possible. Just if Luke can take two games, can take a game from Rensen and from Taz, and Yurrie can take a game like that too, then all you got to deal with is Soup and Zettai. There's plenty of room here to come back.
There's definitely room for Team 1 to pull it back here. I could definitely see Yurrie swinging, just swinging.
Oh, yes.
But do you know how Yurrie does? Oh, I guess we're going to see Luke come in.
Yep, I think the reason Luke is coming in... I don't know, actually. Well, let's see if they stick with... Okay, Eddie. This might be a little tricky, but it's totally possible.
Yeah, a lore-based matchup. Did not let the opening ring, but that's probably for the best.
Okay. Okay, tried to frame trap there, but ZetaLuke showing that they know.
Yep, they're just happy to sit.
Yeah, on Eddie, Eddie's got a really weird hurt box. So typically most of the time you can only go for 2 JHs in a row.
Okay. But Ellie opened it up with a perfect, so.
Or 1 JH, I mean. But if he's high enough, it's other. Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. Oh, didn't opt for a JD combo. That's okay. Oh, and there it
Eddie's
is.
having a hard time finding the way out of this.
Ooh. That was a little rough.
When the Amelia train gets going, it can be a hard one to stop.
Oh yes, especially when you have no reversal options.
Mm-hmm. But opting to stay as Eddie here, kind of guarding the pin. Oh my goodness. That is not the punish I was expecting off that burst. Going under the JD with the 2P was definitely one thing I wasn't ready for. But Ellie is definitely representing multiple options here, which is really good to see, and it makes it really difficult to play the defense.
Oh yes. Wow.
But here we go. No burst. And there goes Little Eddie.
Yep. He has. Little Eddie's been yeeted. Oh, wow. Like, such a good dash up timing that we got a CS there instead of FS. That's crazy. Good tick throw. Oh, and reads the tech out. And Guts Crush to wrap it up.
Good stuff from Ellie. Taking that 2-0, and that means, I guess, gotta swap out again.
Yep. Yeah, so now we're down to Yurrie versus whoever they decide to send in next, which should just be anyone. Assuming Yurrie is actually back. Let's see.
It looks like Yurrie was talking in their team chat, so. So based on the rule set, from what I recall, Taz can't come in until everyone is played. And I don't think Zettai is played again since Taz was in.
I believe that is the case, so I think Zettai needs to come in. Zettai is kind of forced here.
But here we have Yurrie holding on, going for a bit of an anchor roll here. I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't the initial plan, but after the clairvoyant ISP decided to mess with Yurrie a little bit, sometimes it happens.
Yep, so we have a late entrance from Yurrie. But we all know that Yurrie has taken a BBB crown, so there's totally a chance we run this all the way back. Which, by the way, I know you weren't here yesterday, Zuki, but we have... do you know who won last week? Or yesterday?
I've seen I think Soup has the crown currently.
Yes, Soup won, which means we still have not had anyone who's already had the crown having it for a second time. Still. And it's...
No, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's been like... Well, here, let me check how many people have had the crown.
Quite a few have, that's for sure.
We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different people with the crown, and no one has had it for more than 1 week.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to... Dupe says they're going to try to keep the crown. You'll have to show up next week to see what happens.
Yeah. If anyone can do it, I know Soup can. So, Soup can. Get it? We got jokes here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm a big fan of this matchup from the jam side. From what I recall, if you get a knockdown, you can just dash and do a super deep 2 PCS and it catches backdash cancel jumps.
Yeah,
but we'll see if Zettai is ready for those.
Yeah, we just saw here that actually that Yurrie did their classic I don't know what the hell it is. Like they do like the hit and then they
DP into RC.
Yeah, and like everyone who fights Yurrie knows that that's coming, but I don't think Zettai has ever fought Yurrie, so we're getting knowledge checked here.
And the Slayer shenanigans.
Yeah. One thing that should be mentioned is doesn't seem like Zettai is really holding up back too much. Up back is really good at dealing with Slayer. So if you find that oh no, I think that was meant to be a knockdown. Yep, like that.
No, that must have been a tactical reset from Zettai.
Ooh, maybe. But that's
knew that Yurrie was so ready to respect the jam. Just pulled cards.
Pulled cards right in front of him.
It wasn't punished, so you never know. Maybe Zettai's just that far ahead of us.
Yep. Alrighty. We're gonna start Gekurin. You'll love to see it.
the tried and true jam special.
Yep, and oh boy. Are we gonna see like random air supers again?
Oh, oh my goodness. I like the idea for that pickup.
This is so goofy.
Yurrie definitely known for the random air. Ready the second time.
Oh boy.
TK air super as the wake up option. Craziness.
Wouldn't it be goofy that if Yurrie won these two in the row because he's the last person, he has to sub in a dead player?
That's where Vegan comes in.
Vegan coming from the grave. Oh, did I forget to mention that? Yeah, the reason there are blank names there is because some people couldn't make it today.
Well, they were still on the team, so.
Yeah, they were they were supposed to be here, but shit happened. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, mistimed the HH. That's okay. We still have a chance.
Yurrie takes a 2-0. Good stuff from Zettai. I really appreciate that Zettai saw that overhead, the Yurrie special once, and blocked it the second time.
Yep. Did a very good job of that. Zettai is, they don't play a lot of plus R. Like, they play it occasionally. But they're, like, they're real good for, like, how much time they have in the game. They're real good. They're just, I've played Zettai in a bunch of different fighting games, and it's just, like, really cool how they're able to just, like, adapt to different fighting games so easily. Yeah.
Sometimes it can be good to hop around and play, get a variety. Helps you hone in on certain things in other games.
Oh, yes, oh, yes. Oh, I forgot. Wait, did ZetaLuke? Yeah, ZetaLuke lost that life. I should have removed that. Sorry, chat. So, where is it? Sorry, there's a big old list of stuff I gotta sift through to take those off the screen. Bam. Okay. For Team 2, who they have to send in next, I don't know who it, like, has to be.
I think we're back to the point where anyone can come in.
I think so.
Except, I guess Rensen can't.
I think at this
until
point,
Soup and Taz do.
yeah, I think at this point it doesn't matter because there's only one player left on the opposing team. So we got Soup.
Well, it's Soup, and then since Rensen has to wait for everyone else to play, it'd be Soup, and then Taz, and then Rensen.
Yes.
So
Sounds
Yurrie is here for the 5 life run back.
Yep. Let me pull up the Dust Loop and see how Slayer handles this matchup.
I feel like it's not great. Limited mobility into a lot of mobility. But if Slayer can find the hit, I think there's a lot of potential.
I think so too. Yeah, like as long as Yurrie doesn't give Soup too much space, should be okay. And it looks like we just like Soup is not taking any of these chances to get away, but finally gets away after having a lot of risk built.
That was a scary moment.
I wonder if Dizzy handles backdash cancel better than say like Milia does.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, dead. Oh, burst.
Not yet, and we've seen Ellie do it. I wouldn't be surprised to see Soup be able to pull it back, but that was a lot of damage.
I had a feeling as soon as I pulled the Dust Loop up, it just wouldn't have a like a number for how the players think this matchup goes. Let's see, Slayer. Everything's a placeholder. I'm not gonna bother anymore.
Sometimes that's how it is. But Yurie's making Slayer look very nimble in this matchup.
Oh yes, there's a lot of movement going on here. I don't usually see Slayer in the air as much as we are now.
Oh, slick pickup.
Yep.
Oh, I think that could have been it.
Ooh.
5B. Good stuff from Yurrie, getting on the board.
Okay. Oh, full screen against Dizzy, not where you want to be. Oh boy. Okay.
But Fish is off the table for a little bit. Oh my goodness.
Hey, it worked.
You know what? Yeah. It was a trade, but it worked.
Quite the timing on the bubble pop there. I don't know if Dizzy hit that or if that popped itself, but man.
It does pop on its own after a certain amount of time, but oh, that's probably enough.
Yeah. This is looking pretty spooky here, but that's okay. Yurrie can make it happen. Just gotta get 2 hits per game. That's all we need.
Just get some meter and then it's just 2 hits. It's that easy.
That's all you need. It's rough because Yurie's got to go through the top tier gauntlet as a mid tier himself.
True, but Slayer. Just Slayer.
Yep.
And like we've mentioned before, Yurrie has held the crown before, so
sure has.
definitely wouldn't be their first time beating these players.
Oh yes, Yurrie has also just played a fuck ton of this game lately. They're at every single one of our tournaments, almost every single one of them. So like, lots of practice. So hopefully all that practice comes in handy here. But being stuck at full screen down to the last round, looking a little spooky.
Yes, a very hard spot to be against Dizzy.
Oh no. Oh, you dropped the combo?
There's
still a chance.
It's Slayer. There's always a chance. Oh, Yurrie needed a little bit of life, and went and got some.
Are we gonna see the same thing we did a few weeks ago?
That was so funny.
Just a few good chompies. Oh goodness.
Yurrie needed some life, and then took some.
Yeah.
Just took a bite.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a scary spot to be. Bubble on one side.
Good burst. Oh boy. I think that might...
No. I think there was a route that Soup could have used to kill, but... Oh, this is real scary.
Oh, here we go. Ah.
Oh, yeah. Soup takes the first life, but very close games.
Oh yes, very close. So we're down to last life for Team 1. Again, can just gotta do it. Just gotta make it happen.
Yep. I still wouldn't be too surprised to see Yurrie pull it all the way back. Just the way Slayer can be, if you start feeling yourself, you can definitely pull back matchups that might not be the best on paper.
Oh yes, especially when mistakes get made, and they certainly do in this game. Execution is not the easiest.
No. There we go. I think that was the route Soup was looking for last round.
Good air throw. Good mix. Good mix. Oh, backdash is the, it's late, I think it's called. Very good, good knowledge there from Soup to know you can backdash that.
Mm-hmm. Takes the burst. So worst case scenario, you get to go into this last round here without the threat of Dizzy's burst. Good use of Sammy to soak the hit.
Wow.
All the meters being spent.
Oh yes. Good punch. Good big chompy. Okay. I'm gonna scream if like Yurie's down to like 1 HP at the end of this and gets the round, and that HP actually meant something. Beautiful combo. Oh my goodness.
It's so brutal. Just pile bunkers you into the wall.
There it is again.
And Dizzy leaving the safety of the summons, but Sammy is back yet again.
Yep. It respawns so fast, man. This is not looking good. Oh, man. Reads the,
It's not enough, but... Oh, there it is. I like the idea.
That was quite a crazy super there, to just yoink the, 236S from Slayer.
The side swap?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's called. But I know the input because the other day I was like, I need to lab something for dealing with this. So I just saw the input of it.
So here's where Yurrie goes from on the rope all the way back.
Oh yes. It's he's done it to me before. He can do it again.
Oh, good movement here. Just a break fish and then get you in. Oh, this could be... I was gonna say that could be a lot of damage.
Here we go. That should be it. Oh. Do I not know Slayer as well as I thought it did? Or maybe it was just...
There could have been some jank with Sammy being around when that hit connected, or...
Oh, the gold burst. We're going. There it is. Beautifully done.
Yurrie after a gold burst is so scary.
You don't know where those air supers are coming. Beautiful pressure sequence. Okay. A good backdash cancel to get out of the pressure there. Ooh, good dandy step to just sweep on out of the way of that J2S.
Good anti-air there for the pickup, but Yurrie trying to find their way back to the ground.
Oh boy.
That's gonna hurt. I think it's a guess for game here.
Oh.
So, Yurrie down to the last round.
Oh, we
of
should.
of Teams One's tournament.
Oh yes. Let's see if we can pull this off.
Good throw to eat some of the meter there.
Good backdash cancel. And I think tried to get a grab there, but I think mistimed. So now we got some Slayer mix. Oh!
Oof.
I'm shocked that didn't kill.
All this.
Wow. Yurie's clinging on to dear life.
He's starting it. What? So 1-1 Soup Yurrie?
Yep, 1-1.
Oh boy. Here we go. Yurrie down to the wire just powers up.
And they put on the best song for this round that they could have.
Mm-hmm. Yurrie definitely finding the hits. A gold burst attempt. That is kind of risky.
Oh boy. This is not looking good here.
Oh no. I was gonna say Yurie's looking for a chomp.
Loads of punches there.
A small drop, it still takes 30%.
Good combo.
That was sick.
Yeah. Soup did that to me the other day, actually. In the tournament yesterday, I think, actually. Not in the tournament, but in the little first of five we played afterward. On Milia, that does like 2/3. On Slayer, it did like half. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh, Chompy. Let's see if the health makes a difference. Oh.
Aw. Not quite, but Yurrie almost pulled it back, but Soup locks it in for team number 2.
Oh yes. Yurrie did a good job. Almost pulled it through. But had quite a few sure. Had quite a few killers on team 2 there. But yeah. Thanks everyone for coming, watching, for playing. If you share the stream with your friends, that's super cool. We appreciate it. Yeah. I think moving forward, instead of trying to set the teams early like I did here, I'll wait until day of to set the teams so that teams can be a little bit more balanced. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully the next cruise will be super exciting. We do these bi-weekly. So yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks with the next one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm always looking forward to these. It's nice to see such a variety of characters and everything. Always leads to some hype moments.
Yeah, like it was quite fierce fighting from Team 1. Like there were a lot of round 3s or game 3s there. I mean, like we had the match between Taz and ZetaLuke that went 2-1, Soup and Yurrie, which went 2-1. And a few others that went 2-1 as well. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The one that got me was Ellie against Jack. Literally, the timer was at 0.
It sure was.
Just insanity.
Yeah, like, yeah. Hopefully we get just as exciting of matches next week too. And, yeah. We'll see you next week. Bye, everyone. Next week for the tournament, the week after for the tournament, and also the crew battles. Yeah. And also, one more thing. If you're interested in being in the server, DM someone you know who is already in the server and ask for an invite, and we'll get you in. So if you're interested in these crew battles, that's how you get in them. Yeah. Alrighty. Again, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week for tournament number 18.
Sounds like a plan.
Bye.